Hello everyone. Today I am discuss about last flow and error control mechanism, that is selective repeat ARQ. We have already discussed about flow and stop and wait ARQ. Next, go back in ARQ. Now today I am discussing about selective repeat ARQ. Okay, so we have already told about the last two ARQ method, that is the go back in and selective repeat are follow sliding window protocol. So here we are discussing selective repeat ARQ, that is also follow the protocol sliding window protocol. So here first we discuss about why selective repeat ARQ, because what is the drawback of go back in ARQ. Basically the go back in ARQ overcome the problem and of stop and wait. That is, the problem of stop and wait was that maximum time the medium was ideal, because if a sender send a data from source to destinations, before it not receive any acknowledgement from the receiver, it does not send any other frame. So that time when it actually the sender waiting for the acknowledgement, that time medium was ideal. So that is overcome in go back in ARQ. Here use the sliding window, that is the both sender and receiver are use the sliding window. Within this window there have some sequence number of the frame. So basically before acknowledgement are received, sender can send more than one frame one by one. That is that particular frame that is actually belongs to this sending window. And receiver also receive more than one for sliding window protocol, but in go back in ARQ the size of the receiver is always one. So that is actually one frame, one sequence number is expecting from the sender, and that must be sent by the sender. And here is the thing is they are not necessarily require the all the frame must be acknowledged. Okay, basically if sender send one frame number 0 and 1, so basically when receiver send the acknowledgement 2, that means when sender receive this acknowledgement, that is SEK2, that means sender can understood basically the both the frame 0 and 1 are received. Okay, so that is the just gist we can discussing about go back in. Now the drawback is if the go back in number of frame must be resent when any frame is lost. So suppose in between the frame, suppose there have one frame is lost or damaged in the medium, then when sender set a timer for that particular frame that is lost is over, sender send that frame and all frame after that the sender send. Okay, so basically that is the thing, same frame that is not damaged throughout the medium, that frame is also resent. So that is the drawback of go back in ARQ, that is the actually the channel was noisy, the channel is conflict with the so many frames, recent frame, so that is create a noise throughout the medium, or it may be collisions of the frames, collisions between the frames. So that particular problem is solved in selective repeat ARQ. Here all the frame doesn't send, this send. Here only the damaged frame is resent, only the lost frame is resent from the sender. Now that is the basic knowledge we can discuss here about the selective repeat ARQ. Here both the sender and receiver, the window, sliding window, that is the size of the window is always be half of the maximum number of, half of the 2 to the power of, at most half of the 2 to the power m. That means 2 to the power maximum will be 2 to the power m by 2. So what is the meaning of m? That is the m will be any arbitrary number. Okay, so that will be, if we consider the m is 2, so 2 to the power m will be 4. Okay, 2 to the power m will be 4. That is the 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So here we consider both for selective repeat ARQ, both the sender side window and receiver side window will be 2. For the example, if arbitrary number of m is 2. Okay, so now we'll select but define here for sending side window 2 sequence number is there. Here same as the receiver side, there is 2 sequence number. Now first sequence number of sender side is defined as SF, the first sending frame, and 1 is the last sending frame, and S is defined the which frame is sending from the sender side. Here also receiver side window, there is the 2 variable is considered RF and RL. That is the first receiving frame is sequence number 0 and 1 is another last frame that is received, that is the belongs to, that is actually the range of the window. No, so here is the thing, the receiver can receive any frame that is belong to the receiver window, and sender send 1 by 1 frame from sending side window that is actually belongs to this window. Now here without acknowledgement, sender can send first F0 then F1. Okay, that is actually belongs to S equals to 0. That first frame is pointed over here. That means S frame 0 will be sent, and after that S equal to 1. That means frame 1 will send from sender side. Now 1 by 1 frame is received by the receiver because both frame number 0 sequence number and 1 sequence number are belongs to the receiver window. Now after that receiver send the SEK2 acknowledgement 2, that is received by the sender. That means sender understood within this time, set a timer, within this timeout it received the SEK2. That means we sender understood both the frame number 0 and 1 is received by the receiver. So when it received the SEK2, it slided the window from left to right. Now the window belongs the 2 sequence number, that is 2 and 3, and sender sent 1 by 1 from S equal to first 2 then 3. In the meantime, and here also both receiver side, both the sequence number is received already, then the receiver side window is slided towards right, and now the window belongs, receiver side window belongs to the 2 sequence number, that is 2 and 3, and 2 is the first frame of the receiver window, that is RF and RL. Okay, now in the meantime F2 is sent from the sender side, and F2 suppose that is lost in the intermediate medium, or it is suppose it is in lost or in damaged frame is occur in the medium or receiver side. Now what happened? In the meantime, we know without acknowledgement sender can send all the frame that is actually belongs to the window. So it in between this time period F2, F3 is also sent from the sender side. When receiver receive, that is the RF and that is RL. When receiver received F3 in receiver side, then what happened? F3 is received by the receiver because sequence number 3 is also belongs to the receiver in window. So it will accept this, and there is a another type of response that is actually belongs to the receiver side, that is it reply to the sender that a negative acknowledgement of frame 2, that is NAK, that is known as NAK. It is the negative acknowledgement. Negative acknowledgement of 2 is sent to the sender, towards sender. So when sender receive the negative acknowledgement from the sender side, so from the receiver side, so it understood that the frame 2 is lost or damaged throughout the medium. So what happened? Right now, for the selective repeat ARQ, it just sent the only resend that only frame number 2, not all after that all the frames. So here basically, if for go back in ARQ, what happened? If 2 is considered as the lost frame or damaged frame, it sent 2 as well as 3 also. But here the selective repeat ARQ, we can consider that we can send only the damaged or lost frame resend again, not the all frame, not the n number of frames. So basically here resend that particular frame, because we know the receiver side window will slide towards right when both the frame are received by the receiver. Both the frame that is actually belongs to the window of receiver side, that is received all, then it can slide towards right. Okay, now the thing is, we can send only for selective repeat ARQ, that is the only send the damaged frame or lost frame, not n number of frames. So that is actually the drawback of go back in ARQ, that is actually n number of frame when sent, that is creating a noise throughout the medium, that is actually collisions occurred between the frames. So that is overcome in selective repeat ARQ. Okay,